Welcome to the Smoking Jacket Hour with your host, me, Ken-Ohki. Kind of an interesting name, I'm going to kind of stick with that. Came up with it during one of my exit sessions with H-Moon a while back. But we're not playing Minecraft today. No, instead, I'm playing a sort of game. This is a Star Citizen. This is from Robert Space Industry by Chris Roberts of Wing Commander fame, if you're old enough to remember that far back. I'm really a fan of the Wing Commander series. Always have liked flight simulators, so to me this is a great game to be coming out. I've missed them a lot, and considering it's coming out on fairly new hardware and it's all going to be shiny and everything, I can't wait for it. What they've done right now, though, this is called the Hangar Module. This has been released to people who basically were backers, devoted fans as it were, so this is kind of a little a throw out to everyone that says, hey, thank you very much, here, have some fun for the time being. It's based off of the pledge ships from the game itself. It's currently only able for 6 of the pledge ships, because this is actually a walkthrough for some of the models. So if you have any one of those 6 ships and you pledged for the early stuff, you actually can get a hold of this off of the Robert Space Industries website just by logging in with your ID and everything. But without further ado, let me go ahead and get myself situated over here so I can show off a couple of ships I actually do own. This one right here. This is the Origin Jump Works 325A fighter class. This is one of the variants of the Origin Jump Works. There's actually the 300I, which is just the standard everyday type of not even fighter, but spacecraft. And then there's also the 315P Explorer model, which has a tractor beam and a longer range extended engine. The cool thing about these ships is they are actually very modular in their designs. As you can kind of see off this, you know, I got a couple of hard points. I got what appears to be a mass driver off of the wing section here. I've also got what looks like dumbfire or even HF missiles already mounted up there. And I also got a nose-mounted gun, which is pretty cool. On the 315P, this is actually where the tractor beam goes, so it's actually a completely different model. So they've designed these that when they swap out parts, they really do swap out parts. So that's actually kind of really cool. The other part of it, as I said, the 315P has an extended engine on it, so this whole area back here is actually replaced with a completely different engine model. So they really have kind of said, hey, you know what, if you're modifying your ship, let's actually make it look different. So I really kind of enjoy that aspect of it. The modeling itself is really quite beautiful. The parts all fit as they're supposed to. They're not supposed to just be magically disappearing inside of it and going away. The landing gear actually fits inside this compartment when it closes up, which that's quite well done for design. As far as the ship itself, let's go ahead and get in here. You can actually currently just do a few use items on there. Drop down the ladder there and open up the door, and we'll come over here and hit the use button again and climb right on up. Now, the aspect of the 300 series, if you've seen any of the videos off of their YouTube channel, is it's kind of like the BMW of spacecraft. You could see it actually has kind of like a leather upholstery inside the ship itself. So it's kind of a, yeah, it's a toy, really. It's kind of a neat toy. But if we walk up here, we can actually see the cockpit area with the seat spun around for us to sit in. You can actually see a couple of the control consoles from this position. But let's go ahead and take a seat here. It's all automated stuff in that situation. It just spins you around. Press a couple of the buttons, as it were, to turn the ship on, even though there's nothing there yet. But you can actually mouse look around from within the cockpit, so you can actually see everything from this perspective. The controls right now do respond to a couple of button clicks, mostly just WASD at this point. I haven't tested the flight stick out on yet. I don't know if the drivers are there for it or not. But you can kind of see there's a little bit of a jitter, whatever. After all, this is classified as a pre-alpha build altogether. I mean, there's really just the models themselves. They allow you to walk around inside of them. But for a pre-alpha, I rather enjoy this aspect of it. The fact you actually get inside the ship and kind of just look around. Not much to do with it yet, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and just shut her down. Let the console go back up. Spin the chair. And we'll head on out over this way. Now, like I said, this is very much a pre-alpha. This is something I ran into in one of my first run-throughs. The game seems to think that the door is open on this side of the ship as well, so it actually kind of lets you walk out even though the door is still closed, as you can see right there. Oh well, what can you do? You just kind of go with it for the time being until they get around to getting the polish done on this stuff, but that'll be some time. The other part that's on this part of the hangar over here is this little platform. It just says use. You hit this, it dims the light on this side of it, and it kind of brings up what looks like a control console for managing your ships, your weapons, and the power levels. And you can actually see my little ships there spinning around. That's really kind of cool. And I'll actually just leave this side as is, because you can actually get this really cool silhouette of the 325A using just the indicator lights all across the actual vessel itself. So it's really kind of cool. I like that. But moving on, we go to the other side of the hangar here to the, what's this here? This is the Musashi Industrial and Starflight Concern, the MISC Freelancer. This is for all of you who loved the older game Freelancer and Freelancer 2, and the other name has just escaped me, but needless to say, this is a for all those people who wanted to do the cargo runs. You want to just take stuff around, you want to just do things, blast pirates, etc. Don't care about being part of the UEE. Yeah, this is it. So it's here for you. We got definitely a couple more hard points. You got all these missiles that are out here on the sideboard. Love the fact that there's actually like wear and tear from particles. Just, you know, they were talking about space here. There's a lot of crap out there, and also just burn marks and things of that sort. You got these nice big not really hard mount, but side mounted cannons on this thing. And then you also have this undercarriage gun underneath the cockpit, along with a lot of thrusters. This thing definitely does VTOL, no doubt about that. So it's really kind of cool. Just kind of finish off the side there, and to get in this bugger, it's actually underneath, and this might be a little loud. I'll probably edit it. Yeah, it even hurts in my ears, so I'm definitely gonna try and make sure that doesn't blast anyone else. But here we are inside the actual vessel. It's very just, you know, it's metal. What more do you want? You're inside the ship. Back here, there's actually the main storage room. Just kind of really kind of cool with this. It's you actually have like this what looks like a crane lift essentially. So move materials back and forth. I'm going to open this door and warn you, it is pretty loud again. I love the fact that these arms actually extend for when the door comes down, and you can actually come down the door outside the back. And on top of that, you actually have a rear-mounted gun. It's not accessible at this point, but that'll be kind of fun. I love that. I remember doing that in the old Wing Commander series with, I think it was a broadsword. It had a rear-mounted gun you could flip to. That was actually quite fun. So what we got here is a couple of command consoles. Just in the back here, probably for navigation and engineering type stuff. And we come to the fore of the ship, and we actually have a captain and co-pilot seats, along with 2 auxiliary seats. these you can't get into right now. I'm guessing, I'm hoping they actually make those available, but these 2 seats are actually available. You can actually get into either one of them. Just like with the 325A, you just jump in and console comes down and off you go. So this has similar, kind of just a little bit of a juddery movement right now, but that's all good. It's still just an early release as always, but you can at least mouse look if you want. I love the fact you can actually just see everything. I'm gonna love this game when it actually comes out. Let's jump up here. So you notice there's 4 seats. There's actually 4 bunks as well. You got 2 on this side and 2 on this side. So hopefully it will be for 4 people. And just to add more to it, here's your sink, because you know everyone needs a sink in space. And behind that, yep, that's the toilet along with the shower. So this is definitely meant for a lot of people. This is the home away from home. This is the caravan. So all fun. I'm really going to like this when it comes out. So a couple of the posters that they have from the site and everything is all really kind of cool. And there's one other aspect you can actually play around on here. They actually have a couple elevators, one on each side. You can actually get into this little bugger and go on up. And oh, hello, a little glitch there. And just have an observation deck so you can actually see the ships from higher levels. So you can see that rear-mounted gun there on the Freelancer. The other thing I noticed was you actually see those actuating fins attached to the engines themselves. That's actually really kind of cool. I can't wait to see that actually in action. And then we walk over here to the 325A. And it's nice and dark over here. Just really nice. I like this. So this is kind of a first look from me. There's probably been some other people out there as well, but I wanted to throw my hat into the ring as well and say I'm really waiting on this to come out so I can start doing some more Wing Commander type, or even better yet, some more Freelancer type stuff. Go out there and just haul crap across space and make people happy and blow up some pirates. But until then, this has been Ken-Ohki. Hope you enjoy what you saw here. I'll try to stay on top of what they're releasing with maybe some more ships or maybe even planet stuff later on. Well, we'll see. Till then, talk to you later. Bye.